All right, so I just want to go over this YouTube video because it was kind of irking me. Um, it's a Canadian mainstream media interviewing a doctor from the US. Let's check it out.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Beverly Thompson. The United States has hit another new record of COVID-19 cases, but the stark numbers aren't stopping U.S. President Donald Trump from holding a major 4th of July event today. On Thursday,
Okay, sorry, I think I can skip past
1,000
that.
people tested positive, setting the stage for a July 4th weekend like no other. The President and First Lady are celebrating at Mount Rushmore in South Dakota with more than 7,000. Meanwhile, cases are now trending upwards in 38 holiday. For more, we're joined by Dr. Eileen
Okay,
Marty.
okay, here we go. Let's see what she has to say. I think she's a big dummy.
She is the professor of infectious diseases and outbreak response expert and joins me from Miami Beach, Florida. Good to have you on, Dr. Marty. How big a concern is all of this? Certainly, obviously, because the numbers continue to go up, but also because of July 4th and all the people that are going to want to celebrate.
Well, it's extremely distressing. Right now, our hospitals are filling up with COVID patients.
Okay, see right there, that is a lie because hospitals are at 50% capacity or under. They are just empty. That's a straight up lie, which I find interesting.
We're seeing people of all ages coming to the hospital and to the ICU in particular, and we're very, very alarmed.
And what about the messaging for people that have become complacent or they just don't, adhere to the protocols or restrictions and physical distancing? Is the message just not getting through?
Unfortunately, there's been a lot of mixed messaging in the United States. There hasn't been a comprehensive response like there needs to be.
It just kind of sounds like propaganda, doesn't it?
Needs to be a response from all the way from the top leaders in the country all the way down to the youngest child. Everyone needs to do their part in order to get this virus out of our community, and everyone is not doing their part, and they're sending the wrong message, and people are getting confused. Particularly, we have a problem in the United States with our STEM education and our ability for maybe even paying enough attention to what is really, really serious. And this is a very serious outbreak, and we need to fix this, and we need to do it right away.
Okay, see, that's another lie because you have like a 99% chance of surviving it. The numbers are out of proportion. So that's the second time she's lied.
And let me ask you about the whole mask issue that obviously became so political. If the same message had come from, as you say, the leaders at the top all the way down, that these masks were necessary, do you think the United States would be in a far better position?
There's no question. There's absolutely no question. It's so what? How do we get rid of the virus?
Okay, see, that's her third lie because face masks don't actually help you, and it has been debunked. I'm going to leave this link in down below. Computing Forever, he's a fantastic YouTuber. Dave Cullen is his name. And he's made a YouTube video completely debunking it. It's a great video. Please check it out.
From our community. Ideally, we would have maybe a pharmaceutical approach, such as a vaccine or a prophylactic or post-exposure antiviral. We don't have that. However, we do have public health tools. What are the public health tools we have? They include the 6-foot distancing, the use of masks, the hygiene, and the respiratory etiquette. That coupled with appropriate, timely, targeted contact tracing and testing of every single case, which includes the testing of the closest contact of each person, whether they have symptoms or not, done in a systematic way, has effectively gotten the virus out of other countries. Entire countries have been able to solve it using those tools alone.
Okay, so what she's saying is other countries have completely gotten past this, where it's completely gone, is what she's saying. But that's not what her narrative and the mainstream media's narrative is. So I'm getting mixed signals here.
We have not had the political will, the emotional will, whatever it is, to follow a very simple recipe in order to help ourselves get out of this mess. And this lack of credibility by some of the members of our population are truly driving the numbers up, and it's tragic.
It's just so tragic. Oh, I need a tissue. Oh, I can't handle this. Oh, it's so tragic.
Absolutely tragic.
And a big concern, too, Dr. Marty, is that so many more young people are getting infected.
Yes, we are seeing a higher percent in the young population.
Okay, I'm just going to stop right there. I hadn't written this down, but that is because of immune systems. Children and the elder are more vulnerable to diseases and bacteria, toxins, everything. And they'll probably never mention that.
Than we were previously, in part because way too many of members of the young population have the false idea that they're completely immune to getting seriously ill, or that it's extremely unlikely. Yes, serious illness is less likely in individuals who are otherwise healthy and young. However, they're not totally immune. They can transmit the disease to others, and we're still working out how the immune system works when confronted with this particular SARS-2 virus. Right now, these people who are asymptomatic, like these young people, one of the things we know is when we do x-rays on these people and look at their chest films, 67% have lung damage, even though they feel great. So it's not like nothing is going on. Something is going on. And we're not yet sure what's going to happen the next time that individual encounters the virus, because we're seeing that many of these asymptomatic people, these young people, lose their neutralizing antibodies 2 or 3.
Okay, I want to stop her there. She talks about losing antibodies. Now, when you're doing social distancing, wearing gloves and masks, your body is not being exposed to bacteria, and that helps strengthen your immune system. So, but she's not mentioning that.
3 months down the road from when they initially tested positive. What exactly that means is a little controversial. We're still studying T helper 1 response and see how that interacts. But the bottom line is they're likely to get reinfected, and the next time it may be a lot worse. So
Okay, I think this is the last time stopping here. She's saying they're likely to be reinfected, but what she's not saying is you can't, because once you get a flu or a virus or something, your body becomes immune to it because the antibodies. And so when you get a flu again, you get a different strain of it because it's mutated. Then your body can become immune to that. So she's saying you can get reinfected with the same one, but not a different strain. So I'm getting mixed signals here. So it really, the whole video looks like propaganda, but this doctor looks like a dummy. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching.